Here with senior captain Chad Dakin. Just talk about kind of what it's like to be back here, your final camp here, and just how things have gone so far.
It feels good. The guys coming in shape. Everyone's kind of fitting into the role pretty well. Feels kind of weird being the last year, but everyone feels comfortable already. Second day, everyone's legs are already starting to get heavy, but their touches are fine. Staying focused. I think it's looking good.
And talk about kind of differences from you. Obviously, I'm sure last year, somewhat of a leadership role, but now that you actually have like the captain title, just what's that been like for you so far?
Just a little more vocal, I think, but in a positive tone. Making sure even someone makes a little mistake, just keep them in their head and forget about it. Keep your head up, and I don't know, just be more vocal and also leading without talking too much, kind of by example, and working hard, trying to execute things pretty well. So.
And what are some of the strengths you think of this squad so far, after a day in?
I think throughout the line, everyone can play, everyone can provide quality minutes. We don't really have a big gap between our bench and our starting lineup, which is good. So I think that's a good strength.
All right, here with senior and Natalie Steinwart. Just talk about first couple days back here and your last preseason and kind of what that feels like.
This preseason's a lot different than the last preseason. We actually have a lot of talented incoming freshmen, which I think is kind of helping the morale a lot. They work really hard, and having that coming in, they already have a lot of respect for all the returning players. So I think that sets a good example and a good tone for going into a scrimmage tomorrow. Yesterday we just kind of worked on getting back into the whole volleyball aspect of everything. Today was a lot more just like positional things, defense, offense, going through a lot of that stuff. So I think we're gonna come out really strong, and it's looking good so far. So.
What's it been like for you, your last preseason, obviously, and then I think with the position you play on the floor, probably already had been in somewhat of a leadership role the last few years, but now this year with the captain tag and maybe taking on even more of a leadership role, what's that been like?
It's a little bit different for me. I have taken on a leadership role in the past, but I've always been looking up to other people to kind of show me what to do, and now that's my responsibility to show the incoming players and Brenna even, the games and how to react to certain players and certain teams, because we've played them multiple times, so we know what to expect. So that's a little bit different for me. I enjoy the responsibility, and it's fun for me. So
talk about maybe some improvements that you've seen either since last fall or even the spring, and maybe some strengths that you see the squad having so far this year.
Definitely in the spring season, I think I saw us improve a lot. We had workouts consistently, which I think really helped us throughout the summer. You can tell that people have been sticking with it, because I think we came out really strong. A lot of people are in pretty good shape. I mean, there's always that handful that we got to work on, but I think we're getting into it really well, and everybody's coming out strong, so it's been good.
All right, we're here with senior Bridget Davis. Just talk about first full day being back and just how the team's looking so far and gelling with the new members.
The team looks good. I mean, it's only day 2. Last night we did a lot of running, and we have 10 freshmen, so be a big adjustment.
Talk about for you personally, last preseason, probably a little bittersweet, and maybe some differences. I think probably last year you took on more of a leadership role, but now this year with the captain tag, kind of just talk about that as well.
Yeah, it's definitely weird knowing that this is my last preseason ever. Feels like I was just a freshman yesterday, but it'll be good. Got to make it worth it, give it my all last year.
And talk about maybe some improvements that you guys have made, either since last, full season or even the spring.
I think definitely preseason, just by last night and today, our conditioning, we look really good running, and it's only day 2, but we'll see. We look good. Got to just come together as a team and work with each other and see how we do.
Like you said, only day 2, but talk about maybe some potential strengths you think, for this club heading into the year.
I think depth, because we have about 29 girls, and conditioning, and just communication, getting to know one another, and just working hard every day, giving it our all.
All right, here with senior captain Meredith Martin.
Hi.
Talk about, obviously your last preseason here in a St. Anselm uniform. Kind of just talk about how the team looks so far through the first full day and a little bit more than that.
So we got 5 freshmen this year, graduated 4 seniors last year, and they're definitely a loss, but mixing in the new girls with the old ones, we're definitely going to have a very successful season. With the 6 seniors this year, it's pretty sad buying that last pair of cleats, but we're definitely ready to win, and preparing every day, even though this is the only third practice. We are out here, ran the fitness test this morning, and ready to go. So.
And what the world probably really wants to know, did you bedazzle those cleats?
No, just a little pink.
And then talk about, yourself individually. We just talked about it being your last preseason, but obviously a little bit different role for you, more of a leadership position as captain. Kind of talk about how that's changed a little bit.
All right, well, over the past 4 years, it's definitely been a proud moment wearing this logo on our jerseys every day, and we're very proud to be on this team and practicing here every day for such a great school and athletic department. But I think not only Abby and I, but all the seniors we've had great leadership in the past, really great people to look up to, and we're ready to step into that role. So really nice mix of underclassmen, and I think they're ready to go. So just that chemistry that's coming through the years is going to help us.
Talk about, maybe what you've seen so far in the last day and a half or so, and, maybe some strengths you've seen that you think the club might possess this year.
3 practices in, we definitely prepared the summer individually in all the states and with their clubs and trainers, and day in and day out, I think really people put in the effort, and that's definitely going to show later on in the season. We're going to definitely have a successful year, so watch out, all those teams. Go Hawks!